Favorite camp, finish your curtail. Let's see what he has to say. What's he got for us this time? They're probably Blu-rays.
Aficionados Chris.
It's a guilty pleasure.
Aficionados Chris.
It's a comfort measure.
Aficionados
Shine the lights, shoot the camera, smile for the world in panorama. He likes to impersonate walk-on.
Hey everybody, Aficionados Chris here. Today we're not talking about one, but two really good kids cartoons that are currently airing right now. One is on the Hub, and one is on the Disney Channel. These shows are, of course, Phineas and Ferb, specifically the Mission Marvel TV special that aired rather recently, and the third volume of Littlest Pet Shop, Pet-tacular Escapades. First we're going to talk about Phineas and Ferb, because this is one I really want to talk about now. I am a big fan of Phineas and Ferb. It was one of the first new Disney shows that I started watching, because, you know, Disney started making all those live-action sitcoms that... So I was kind of iffy about this, but when I found out that this was a show that was created by Dave Povenmire and Jeff Swampy Marsh, names I knew from Rocko's Modern Life because they were writers on that show, it really surprised me because the show actually has a lot of key people from Rocko and SpongeBob writing and working on the show, and it really shows because this show has incredible writing. Like any good kids cartoon, it does appeal to kids, but it can also appeal to adults. There's a lot of jokes in a couple episodes that are on this DVD that I just chuckled and went, no kid is gonna get that reference. Like there's an Army of Darkness reference in one episode. What child has ever seen Army of Darkness, or is even allowed to see any of the Evil Dead movies? So there's definitely some adult jokes here and there that, you know, are not inappropriate, but definitely are made to appeal to an older audience. And I could say that this special is no different, as you can see from, you know, the title and the characters around it. This is a TV special crossover because we all know Disney had recently, or not really recently, but, you know, Disney now owns Marvel, and so in this case they decided to, you know, cross over their Marvel characters with their Phineas and Ferb characters. As silly as that may sound, it actually worked pretty well. I had a lot of fun with it. It was a really fun, enjoyable, actually really funny special, as it should be. There's even a Howard the Duck reference in this special that just made me laugh so hard, because again, what kids even know what Howard the Duck is, or have even seen Howard the Duck, or even know the character, because it's a really obscure Marvel character. To my knowledge, he hasn't really been introduced in any of the Marvel cartoons that have recently started going, so it was a pretty nice touch and really funny joke. I really didn't have any complaints about the Mission Marvel special. I've read a lot of people had complaints about the girl power aspect. I didn't really mind it all that much. You know, I thought it was a nice aspect because I'm a sort of feminist, so it's a nice little thing. It doesn't really take over the special because a lot of people, I think, exaggerated that a bit, thinking it took over most of the special. I completely disagree. I thought the thing that took over the special the most was the Avengers, essentially. I thought it was really good. I thought it was really fun. If you're a fan of Marvel, I think, you know, it's a good fun romp, I guess you could say. Stan Lee makes a couple cameos in this as well. It's just a fun, laugh-out-loud special if you're a fan of Phineas and Ferb, and also a fan of Marvel, which would be a plus. You're definitely going to love this special. As far as bonus features go, there's not really any, unless of course you count all the extra episodes they put on it, which is like 6 bonus episodes. They have really no connection with the special whatsoever. They're just kind of there. But it is kind of nice to have more Phineas and Ferb on a DVD instead of just having one special. But it would have been nice to see some bonus features, maybe behind the scenes, or look at the voice actors, or I don't know, something would have been nice, but it's shortchanged. But what are you going to do? Let's actually open this up. Inside, we actually have 2 really cool things. We have a booklet, which actually has a little comic book of Perry the Platypus. Anybody who watches the show knows about Perry the Platypus. It's a little Perry the Platypus impression for you. And also on the inside you have this fold-out poster of the superhero version of Perry the Platypus that appears in the special. See if I can get that in frame. It's not an enormous poster, but it's pretty cool. I'm not even sure if I'm going to hang this up. I might hang it next to my Avengers poster, actually. So that's the cool thing about the Phineas and Ferb DVD, that it actually comes with some... Disney does a great job with, you know, including some really cool booklets for the kids' DVDs. So I highly recommend Phineas and Ferb if you're a fan, and especially recommend this special. So next, let's talk about Littlest Pet Shop, the very recently released third volume. It's not too special, kind of like the other volumes, you know, it's a couple random episodes, not in the proper order. But for a show like this, there's not really a huge continuity. I mean, it's sort of bothersome to me that they're not in order or they're not doing season releases, which would be nice. I really want a first season release of Littlest Pet Shop because it was a really good show. That finale was phenomenal, actually, when I watched it recently because I hadn't caught up. After watching this DVD, it actually reminded me to go and finish the series because it's actually now on Netflix. But if you're a fan of the show, I'd say pick it up to support the release because hopefully they will release a season 1 set eventually. I really want to see that. Or if you have kids who are fans of the show, you can definitely pick this up. They're pretty affordable. They're very cheap. You can find these at Walmart or Target for about $10 or $15. The episodes that are included in this DVD are Lights Crush, Dumb Waiter, Lights Camera Mongoose, What Did You Say, and Terriers and Tiaras. Dumb Waiter and Lights Camera Mongoose are two of my favorite episodes, so it's nice to watch those again. And since it's significantly less episodes, the picture quality is decent, but again, since it's a DVD and this is a high-def show, it's noticeably compressed. It's clean and MPEG too. I mean, it has to be. It's a DVD. But I still think it looks decent, and it would be nice to see a complete first season release. Better if it was a Blu-ray, but, My Little Pony's not getting Blu-rays, at least right now, so it'd be, wishful thinking that this will get a Blu-ray. But, yeah, if you're a fan, pick it up. But, yeah, not much else I can say, because it's kind of standard release. So that's it for the reviews of Phineas and Ferb Mission Marvel and Littlest Pet Shop. I hope you enjoyed the video, and have a wonderful day.